degrees. She show me, I tell her don't tease. Moving the way that I be. Hop in the ride and we show out. I'm ready to go now. Splashing on and they pulled out. Take a and I'm thrown out. I know where I'm from, not many make it to the league, but we back. The moving and it's like a TV screen. Straight out from the valley, you know what it be. Échale ganas, mija. Lista, ponte viva. Los tiempos duros pasarán, no te rindas. Tienes que ser trucha. I'm tossed out and I'm feeling so free. Out of rounds, yeah, out of rounds on me. I'm tossed out and I'm feeling so free. All the eyes, yeah, all the eyes on me.
Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce.
And there's always a little bit of animosity when these teams get together. But that is why it's a great rivalry.
Yeah, there's no doubt that the attention to this one is a bit elevated. It's game day, and I'm glad we're here.
And it's the Sixers to start out. Here's Ivy. Brent, these teams know each other well, and safe to say, they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate towards that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
Now here's Brunson, and he drives in. That shot, no good. Ivy outside. Pass to Embiid. Over to the left wing. Here's Kidd. Screen by Embiid. To the inside. Over Towns. Embiid can't hit. About a minute into this first quarter. Now here's Towns. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Now here's Bridges. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. 5 on the clock. Here's Anunoby. Kicks it out Towns. Outside Brunson. Back to Towns. Pass to Brunson. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Nice shot by Christie.
It just feels like every year Brunson has sharpened his skills as a passer and playmaker, knowing that at his position, he's got to move it around.
Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough, has continued to work hard every year and turn himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player. And you could see the length that time with OG stretching out to finish.
Ivy with the ball. He has a clear impact on this offense, putting up over 19 a game. It's hard on the wing. Here's Holland, and it's rejected.
Pretty simple. OG Anunoby is an elite defender. Watch out.
To the middle. Here's Christie. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Outside Brunson. Here's the three. And Ivey pulls it down.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Pass to Bridges. And here's Brunson. Inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Ryan, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Knicks with the lead. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Floats one. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got his third basket of the night. Knicks leading by 3. Outside Brunson. That's tipped. Hart from long range. And Anunoby pulls it down. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. It's stolen by Hart. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Kidd with the bucket.
Like it when the team turns D into O, a heads-up play on defense by Hart to make that bucket happen.
And here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. No good with the triple. Here's Embiid. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Christie. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. New York.
The Knicks
and getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And the Knicks with the possession here. Brunson surveys. Pass to Joe. Outside Winslow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Hart. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's Holland. Here's Embiid. Robinson defending. Joe with the ball. And it's Ivey picking him up. Outside Brunson. 5 to shoot. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Ivey goes in. Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in the game is add more time to the clock. He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. That free throw good from Brunson. Robinson's defense is always a factor, Brent, and lately he's done a better job of staying on the floor.
Yeah, B.A., fouls have been an issue for Robinson, but the thing that he really needs to learn is it's not about blocking shots. It's about being in great position with your body and being more of a deterrent so he can stay on the floor to be more impactful.
The three is up. Hartenstein pulls it in. The Sixers trailing. Ivey outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Holland. Stolen by Anunoby.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
To the paint. Puts up the 8-footer. Bridges with it. And it's Ivey picking him up. Back to Anunoby. Pass to Towns. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holland.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
In transition, here they come. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivey using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Oh, sweet move. And he buries his first look.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pass to Hartenstein. The shot comes out. And some solid defense from Towns. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Now here's Bridges. Down low. Here's Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Back to Anunoby. Inside. Stolen by Ivey. Outside Hart. Ivey outside. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Got it. Good job in the low post. Ivey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivey will not be stopped.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Hartenstein. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. So both teams changing it up here. The Knicks with the lead. Now McBride. Pass to Joe. There's 37 seconds left in the second period. Here's McBride. Here's Robinson. Uses the glass on the layup. Robinson's gotten his first basket of the night.
That's Robinson dominating on the inside to capture the board and go right back up.
Here's Whitehead. 17 seconds left in the second period. Right wing. Here's Embiid. Robinson with the block. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's McBride. Here's Boucher. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now here's McBride. Outside Joe. Here's McBride. No points so far. Clock at 4. Outside Robinson. Outside McBride. The three-pointer off the mark.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
To the middle. Outside, Green. Pass to Embiid. Now here's Duren. And the dunk by Duren.
Duren, one of the league's most powerful players. He doesn't mess around close to the basket.
And at 6'10", Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Now here's Joe. Charity stripe shot. The rebound by Embiid.
And it seemed like they lost track of time. The shot clock, in that case, got the better of them.
Duren. Oh, good D by Boucher.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's Duren. Embiid inside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul.
As of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
Now here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. Here's Christie. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Christie's got 6.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Pass to Whitehead. Fires the 3. Tries again. Here's Duren. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Brunson with a great job of just the setup on that play.
Pass to Embiid. Oh, Embiid packs it down.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. Outside Brunson. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And here's Hart. Now Embiid, covered by Towns. Embiid with it. He's got 9. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. 1:46 left in the third. And here's Brunson. 5 points in the game. To the left side wing. Here's Christie. Off target with the 3.
He told me this was the kind of game he was going to have. I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Philadelphia shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
And when you talk about Ivey, his explosiveness really stands out, especially when he's running the floor.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Outside Anunoby. Towns, left side, to the inside. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Ivey. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Kidd. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Mikal Bridges. It's his first trip to the line. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
To the paint. And it's Bridges with the jam.
What a stuff there. Bridges doing it with authority.
Now Philadelphia with it. Here's Ivey. That one is off. Nice D from Bridges.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Seconds left in the third. Ivey outside. Pass to Hart. From the arc. The Knicks with the rebound.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Christie. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Here's Ivey. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Here's McBride. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
A huge three allows them to snatch the lead heading into the final quarter.
32.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. 76ers trail by 3. Here's Kidd. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Good work defensively by Robinson.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Joe with the ball. And it's Ivey picking him up. And the basket by Boucher.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Ivey. Driving to the basket.
Look at the IQ. Such a smart play for a young player. Ivey executed the pick perfectly.
Outside McBride. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Joe. Here's Robinson. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Robinson stretching his limits on that play from the mid-range.
Hart from long range. And the three-pointer goes. Hart's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Pass to Joe. Back to McBride. And Ivey pulls it down.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Here's Boucher. Deflects the pass. Here's Kidd. Now Ivey. Out to the right wing. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Ivey's gotten 4 this quarter.
And with the talent and the competitiveness that Ivey has, we're going to see a lot of nights like this in his NBA career. It's just a matter of how many.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. Confidence is what he's asking for right now. He said, quote, when it's close, we have to keep believing in ourselves. And if we don't think we can pull it out, we've already lost. So some strong words from coach in the huddle. Back to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Towns. And here's Brunson from the arc. Here's Ivey. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
You gotta like the fire you get from Ivey, turning up the intensity to get the bucket.
Here's Brunson. Towns up top. A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. And it's powered home by Towns.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
Pass to Embiid. And some solid defense from Towns. The Knicks with the lead. Outside Brunson. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yes, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Now here's Bridges. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Joel Embiid with the board. So it's Philadelphia now. They trail by 3. Ivey with the ball. And Bridges picks him up defensively.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up enough.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. 4-3. Joel Embiid with the board. A critical possession with time winding down.
Yep, this is their moment. And Ivey has no fear when it comes to getting inside. He's got a strong frame and doesn't mind taking contact when he has to.
Can knock it down, and they really needed that one.
Could have taken the lead there, but instead they're going to have to settle for the tie.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Brunson with it. Pass to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Out to the wing. That'll count if he goes.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
For the win! Oh, had a chance to win it right there. Couldn't get it to fall. Regulation we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
The Embiid can throw it down from anywhere. So much power for the big fella. And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
Ivy outside. And Embiid throws it down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to Brunson. Here's Christie. Clock at 6. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
Outside Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 3.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Good on the shot.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
Yeah, this is a big-time moment, and so him stepping up his intensity, staying in attack mode, that's nice. Lots of experience from Anunoby. These moments don't make his palms sweat.
Here's Holland. Here's Hartenstein. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
So he gets them both. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. They lead by 1. About 2 minutes into OT now. It's been a good one. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges. It falls!
And Bridges elevating his game. Woo!
And here's Ivy from the arc. And it's New York with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Bridges, left side. Pass to Christie. From downtown. He can't get it to go.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Oh, he drained it from downtown.
A young player, but he's in a big-time spot, and Ivy comes through.
Here's Christie. The 3 is up. Off target from downtown. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Here's Ivy. Count it!
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What's the best strategy for him?
And this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to...
Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Just in the nick of time. The winner at the buzzer. It doesn't get any better.
Man, I'm just blown away. Absolutely as clutch as you can get. People are going to be talking about that shot for a long time.
And so the big win by New York in a tight game. They escape with the W, even though they needed a few extra minutes to pull it off.
And both teams gave their all. But when it came down to overtime, it was about who had more determination.